back to my channel. This time it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be in the kitchen. I'm going to be making pumpkin spice donuts with maple icing. It's gluten-free and it's paleo. So, as a lot of people know, my mom was diagnosed with something very unfortunate. I'm not going to say it because she ain't got that shit no more. It's gone. She was not able to eat pretty much anything that's unhealthy. So, obviously, she still has a sweet tooth. She likes sweets, as everybody does. So, I had to find her recipes that didn't have sugar and that had actual ingredients that were going to benefit the body and not kill you. So yeah, I'm going to be making these pumpkin spice donuts that my mother can eat and I can too. And ever since I was little, I just was always picky on what I ate. I never really wanted to eat, I don't know. I was just always picky and I was always watching my weight. So whatever. I'm not saying that these don't get you fat, but at least the donuts are healthy. They do get you fat, so don't eat too many. But they do have decent ingredients that are actually going to benefit your body and not fuck it up.
Some Betty Crocker vibes. We're gonna start. Let's get to it. This shall be interesting. And for some reason, I still don't have an apron. I should buy one. I go to the store all the time and I look at them and they're ugly as fuck. We need some 26th Street aprons in this hole because, you know, we're Mexican.
So before this, there was 2 attempts on making this video, but for some reason I was like, I'll try again later because I'm just not feeling the vibes right now. We are going to be making the donuts. I have everything set up. As you see, there's everything here. So I have this little book that says all the ingredients. I'm going to be reading off it. I have everything set up in a row. It's going to make it hopefully easier for me to like keep track of what I'm putting in the fucking thing. The goal is to supposedly fill this up with recipes. There's like blank sheets. I already ended up printing out some recipes, and this is why I am making, for the very first time, my pumpkin spice donuts. So, the ingredients say that you need 2 cups of almond flour. We need, it says arrowroot flour, but I am going to do cassava flour, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. It says baking soda, so we're going to do pumpkin spice. And then, of course, ground cinnamon. I use this a lot, as you can see. I use it for my oatmeal. It's so good. We're going to need salt. This is very good quality salt. It is expensive, but it's definitely worth it. This gives you life. It gives your body life. We're going to also need 2 eggs. Pasture-raised eggs are the best. Organic, of course. We're going to need puree. We're going to need coconut sugar. We're going to need oil. I ended up getting this because I know I'm going to be baking a lot because holidays are coming up and birthdays are coming up, so I had to get a big one. And then vanilla extract. Utensils that you would need for recipe are obviously things to measure stuff with. This was expensive. I didn't find it at Home Goods. I was going to go to Marshall's, but I'm like, Target's right next door, so I might as well go to Target. And then we're going to need 3 bowls. For some reason, it says to like do the dry, mix it up, and then do the wet stuff, and then mix it up, and then for some reason combine. I don't know why they do it like that. Sometimes I just skip that step and then just combine it all. But it has a purpose, I'm assuming. So let's just follow the instructions so we don't fuck it up. What's really worrying me is that nowhere in the ingredients does it say any type of like almond milk, coconut milk, water. Like, I don't know how things are gonna get soggy and manageable to mix, but I guess the coconut oil is supposed to do the job. So yes, like I said, you need 3 bowls. One is to for some reason it says that I have to sit this on top of some napkins and let it drain. Why, I don't know, but I'm gonna do that eventually. You need 1 bowl to mix in, like I said, the dry, 1 bowl to mix in the wet shit. So let's begin. So before beginning, I would say to put in all the ingredients that you're going to need for the dry mix in a line so that you know what you're going to put in there and so it can be easier. So we're going to start off with the almond milk. I'm going to do 2 cups of this. Just look at this shit. Alright, so we're going to do 2 cups. Let's make this happen. 2 cups is all the way up top. Let's not make a mess. Alright, so that is 2 cups. 2 vasos. Mix it in here. So we're gonna do 1/4 of this. Be careful because it's very powdery. So 1/4 of, I'm doing cassava. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Teaspoon of baking soda. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. All right, so we're gonna do that as 1. We're going to do the cinnamon. It says 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. So we all know we're gonna put 2 instead of 1.5. Y'all didn't see that, man. We're gonna pretend like that's 1.5. So yeah, we're gonna do 1/4 of sea salt. And that's all. So you mix this up. You mix it up. And then you just, like I said, set it aside. And then we are gonna do the wet stuff now. The wet stuff would be eggs, pumpkin puree, coconut sugar, coconut oil, and vanilla until very smooth. So we're just gonna put this here. We're gonna grab the other bowl. Forgot that you actually have to have your coconut melted, so we are gonna go ahead and do that. We need, how much coconut oil do we need? We need 1/4 of a cup melted. So coconut oil, so I'm thinking this is enough. Hopefully it's enough. It's supposed to be 1/4. Once it melts, obviously it's gonna turn into maybe less, or maybe I should put more. So you grab, you could put it in the microwave. I don't own a microwave. There's a microwave in the, yeah, I just don't have a microwave. There's a microwave, but I don't have it plugged in. It's not inside my house, and I'm not gonna put it. So you just leave it on the stove. Meanwhile, we are going to grab the puree. It says for some reason to grab a napkin and let it sit. That it needs to be very dry so that seems dry to me, but I guess yeah, that it needs to be like super dry so that the donuts are not soggy. I'm gonna measure it out because whatever puree I don't use, I'm obviously gonna save it. I don't want to throw it away. I'm confused. Like, I'm thinking there's gonna be water in here. There's no water in here. Let's see, the napkin is a little moist. I guess maybe that's the excess water. I don't know. We're just gonna let it sit here. This is gonna go in the second bowl. But I wanted to get this ready for it to drain, and then I wanted to get the coconut oil melted so that I can have it prepared for what I'm about to mix in here. We're gonna do eggs, the pumpkin puree that is sitting. We're gonna do coconut sugar, and we're gonna do the oil that is on the stove. But don't put it when it's hot, cool it down a little. And then we're also gonna add vanilla in here. I will tell you the measurements in a second. Give me 1 second, alright? Oil is done, it's still hot, be careful. So we just have to make sure that it's 1/4, so I'm gonna pour it back in here. I would say that's 1/4. Y'all probably can't see, but it's okay. I'm gonna let the oil sit. Alright, so we're gonna grab 2 eggs. Yeah, break these holes down. 1 and the 2. Yeah, whisk that bitch. So you mix it, and then it says to add in the pumpkin puree, but I don't know if it's like ready. I'm gonna do it anyway. I hope enough moisture came out of the puree, so we're gonna like play with it a little. Oh, it is moist. Okay, like this is wet, so I guess it's there for a reason, y'all. I even feel like I need another napkin. Whatever, I'm putting it in there. She's messy. Y'all ain't see that. Y'all ain't see that. Y'all know how I said that nowhere in here it said almond milk? Well, it does say almond milk, but it says it for the maple icing. So we're gonna be making 2 things. Right now what I'm doing is for the actual donut. And then eventually I'm gonna make the maple icing. Alright, so I put the puree in there, and now it says to put coconut sugar. How much do I need of coconut sugar? It says I need 2/3 of coconut sugar, 2/3 of a cup. And then I'm gonna put the oil, the coconut oil, and then I'm gonna do the vanilla. All right, I'm gonna put in the coconut oil now. It's all done. I mean, it's all done. It's all cold now. Alrighty. The next thing we are going to put in the wet bowl. It is 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. All right, let's read this again. 1 teaspoon. Oh shit, that's 1 teaspoon. All right, so now we are all done with the ingredients that are in the wet bowl. So let's mix con huevos. And then it says stir to dry mixture into wet until well combined. Allow the batter to sit for 3 to 5 minutes to thicken. So in a second, I'm gonna pour this into the dry one. And then I'm gonna mix it all well, like it says, and then we're gonna wait for it to fucking thicken. Right, so this is dry, this is wet. I'm gonna taste it because I might have not put enough pumpkin spice. Well, maybe I did because the puree is gonna add more pumpkin flavor to it. I'm excited. So it's time to transfer the batter into the donut pan. I kind of want to go ahead and put it into a Ziploc bag and maybe try to like make a hole, like put it in there. And then this is for 9 donuts. I only have 6. So a bitch is gonna have to like wait till these are baked. And thank God, I don't think it takes that long. Right, so I have 2 options. I either put it in here, make a hole, and then do that. Try like one like this, see what happens. It isn't that bad. You kind of have to play with it. It's obviously a lot better if you had the piping bag, but we're gonna try this as well with the other donut. First, I'm gonna do 1 donut completely with this. So I'm gonna fill this in. I feel like the one without the piping bag is way better. This is with it, this is without it. This is with a spoon. I feel like it looks more filled with a spoon. Just continue doing it with the spoon, but don't be mean. I forgot to turn on the oven. Don't be mean. Just ended up putting on the oven. I did it at 350. So I try to make it as smooth as possible. This is as smooth as it's gonna get. I'm gonna end up trying one. You guys can see my face expression, and then I'm going to make my mom try one, and I want you guys to see her face expression because her ass does not lie. So if they're nasty, she gonna be like, they lie. Instruction was to turn on your oven and put it on 350. So I'm gonna just give it like a little bit. I'm gonna put this aside, and I shall start doing the maple icing. All right, so I am a little rebel and I never follow the instructions, as you can see. So the maple icing is not gonna be maple icing. It's gonna be my own creation of icing. Hopefully it comes out good. Most of the time when I substitute ingredients, they come out decent. It says 1 tablespoon ghee butter or palm shortening. I don't know what the... So I'm gonna do coconut oil. I ended up Googling substitute for ghee butter and coconut oil came out, so I shall use coconut oil. So I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon, put it in here. Is it dry? I dried it. No, wait, I didn't dry it. Dry it. All right, so then 1 tablespoon of that. It says 1 cup and 1/4 of powdered maple sugar. I don't have any powdered maple sugar. I'm gonna use coconut sugar. Hopefully it's okay to use that. Let's do 1 cup and 1/4. That's a lot. Damn, near the whole bag. Nah. This doesn't sound right at all. A cup. I mean, I've made icing, like icing for cupcakes, icing for a cake, and it does say, but for 9 donuts, this doesn't sound right. Like, that's a lot of fucking icing. I'm gonna just put like half of this. I'm gonna mix it and then see what that does. The oil's in there, the coconut oil, 1 tablespoon. We're gonna put half of this, like I said. I'm done making the icing, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the donuts inside the oven. It says to put it in there for 15 to 18 minutes. I'm obviously gonna check it at 15. I might have to leave it for 18 minutes. I'm gonna set up the alarm. It is 8:02, so we shall see these donuts in 15 minutes, and hopefully they're ready. And they still have to cool for another 15 minutes, so let me put the bitches inside already. It's looking weird. The coconut oil is in there, and the sugar, I didn't put all the sugar in there, but maybe once I add the milk, it'll look a little right. I have faith in myself. I think it's gonna come out decent. I've always made something and it comes out pretty decent. I've made chocolate cakes. I've made pecan pie. I want to make apple pie. I've made oatmeal cookies. So I have faith in this. So it says to put 1 tablespoon of almond milk. So 1 tablespoon of almond milk. It says to put half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And then it says 1/8 of sea salt. So I'm gonna do half of this. Hold on, where should I put this? Oh shit. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I hope this isn't a lot. Alright, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna mix it all. Looking at the ingredients and shit. Like, am I doing this right? It says that if it doesn't come out, if it comes out too thick, add a little bit of almond milk to add like drops. And if it comes out too loose, it says to add in tapioca, which is the cassava flour that I put over there. So is because I didn't follow the instructions, and I usually don't, and everything comes out good, but we're gonna give it a try. I just added in a little bit more of almond milk, and it is a little bit more like runny, not really. So I'm gonna add in a little bit more, and then I ended up adding like 2 more teaspoons, and then this I am gonna put into one of these bags, and I'm gonna like kind of drizzle it on top, you know. And then it says to add, whenever the donut is ready, you add like pecans on top or nuts or whatever the fuck you want, or they even said that you can add a little bit of cinnamon. It's so good. I have faith that these donuts are gonna come out good. So we're done with that. Alright, so I'm gonna end up putting the icing inside the bag. After the donuts are out of the oven, I'm gonna let them sit for, it says cool in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes. I guess if you obviously take it out of the pan, then they're gonna break, so you don't want them to break. So it's looking fine. Icing's okay. We're about to check the donuts. Come with me to find out how they're looking. Oh, they're gonna come out ugly. It's okay. I mean, what can I do? I didn't have the piping bag, you know. They're still edible. Maybe they'll come out good on the other side. We'll flip them over once I show y'all the finished results. I'm gonna flip them over and put the icing maybe on that side. I don't know. We'll see. Smell good. Okay, so I did leave them in there for not 18 minutes. I left them in there for 15. I'm gonna put them back in there because I kind of don't know. I feel like they can be in there for a little longer. We're gonna do the whole 18 minutes, and then I shall check on them in like 3 more minutes. Alright, so I'm a little sad. So they did come out ugly on the top, but they did not come out ugly at the bottom. So we're gonna pretend like the other side's not ugly, and we're gonna put them on this side. And stick, I'm happy. So then you just let them sit on the pan for another 10-15 minutes, because if you try to take them out immediately, they'll break.
So the tip had a little bit of the previous thingy. I don't know. It's runny. Maybe I should whisk it back. I don't know. How am I doing now? What am I doing? Don't need it is crying. Why? Maybe my dog can eat this too. I should check online and see if he can eat these ingredients. Can dogs eat coconut sugar?
Don't look fucking bad at all. What, beach? What's up? I'm excited. I feel like I'm gonna end up putting that like in a bowl, and I don't know, maybe I give some to my mom. She could like dip it in there. Too much sugar for my mom. Loki, she should just have 1 or maybe half of 1. I'm joking. I'm gonna give her like 2, maybe 3, maybe, because the more I give her, the less I eat. So that's good. Damn, that's not good. Sorry, mom. I'm gonna give 1 to my brother so he can taste it. And Esmeralda, hurry up so I can make these for you, because you gotta try my recipe. And yeah, or should I just like send you some? Nah.
Moment we have all been waiting for. Let's move this out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. excited and nervous at the same damn time. So I do drink milk, but it has to be pastry. Alright, so I'm scared because my face expressions don't lie, so we're gonna see. I'm so scared, so scared. It's not bad, but maybe pumpkin isn't my thing. It's not bad at all. And I'm picky, so it ain't bad. Go try it over there. Tell me if they're bad or not. But be honest.
Oh, that's good.
I'm good.
So it's time for my mother to try them. I'm kind of scared because she's gonna be like, bitch, why you recording me?
¿Es Luis?
Nah, son.
Oh my god, te pregunto y no me
No está. Alright, I'm recording. No digas nada que no tienes que estar diciendo para la cámara, porque si no te van a dar toda la cámara.
¿Quién es?
A ver, quiero que la trates. Corona. Corona.
Texteale Armando.
Corona.
¿Qué?
Try it.
Está buena.
¡Ah, señora! Le atiné.
Y así saben las donas.
Micrófono.
Le echan algo de... como que es... como una hierba.
I ain't telling her my secret ingredients. So a lot of people might say that all these good ingredients are expensive. Keep in mind, I still have some coconut sugar left. I obviously didn't use a lot of almond milk. I didn't use a lot of cassava flour. I didn't use too much of the almond flour. I used 2 cups. There's probably like, I don't know, 6 cups left maybe. So all these products are expensive. But remember, when you're buying a cake at Pierce Bakery, them bitches are like $60. You might as well go ahead and invest in good ingredients. Like I said, they're not going to kill you and they're not going to do your body any harm. Because keep in mind, obviously, these companies who are selling you the cake use the cheapest ingredients because they have to make profit. So, I don't know. You either bake your cakes, your birthday cakes, you bake your mother's cakes, so you can give her life instead of fucking kill her. I truly hope somebody found this useful. I hope somebody actually tries this recipe out. And if you do, let me know how it came out. I could be posting more videos on healthy alternatives like pancakes, how to make healthy pancakes. You can make it with like oatmeal and bananas. I have a lot of healthy food that I am able to tell other people to eat, I guess. Hopefully I do continue uploading videos because I planned to a couple of months ago. Didn't happen. Hopefully this time it does. I have a lot of ideas of food that I've eaten before. I have chia seeds. I have almond pancakes. I have almond pancakes. Well, they can be almond pancakes too. But no, I have oatmeal pancakes. I have oatmeal cookies, the cacao cake. Did I say chia seeds already? Chia seeds. And I just have a lot of healthy recipes that I can give y'all. And then I have a lot of recipes that I've never tried, like breakfast muffins that you put like bacon inside. Could be turkey bacon. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you guys come back and watch the rest of the videos. And please make sure you're not eating processed food. It's going to kill you. Eventually, it does give you some type of illness. I feel like people need to realize this before it's too late because you will be forced to eat healthy eventually. If you don't do it now and if you don't force yourself now that you don't have an illness, the illness itself might actually force you into eating healthy one day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you guys enjoyed this or if you guys want to share this video with your grandma and be like, hey grandma, stop making some processed cookies, you know, stop making these processed donuts, you know. You guys can let her know that I'm trying to share some alternative shit. And yeah, thank you for watching, bitches. Bye.